Peace and blessings, fam. Welcome back to my channel, West Coast Finest Hair and Dance. And yes, today I am going to be bringing you a video of which one is the most popular. I'm going to be putting two popular hairstyles against one another. It is the crochet braids and the lace front wig. Which one will come out on top? If you are looking for a new style, but you are unsure which style to choose from, I am going to be diving into the installation of both. As you can see, I've already started the braid pattern on the crochet hairstyle that I am going to be showing you today. So continue to keep watching and find out which style you would prefer best. Let's jump right into this video. So as you can see here, I have already assessed my client's hair situation. I've moisturized her hair and I've already started her braid pattern. I've braided about 8 braids going to the back, and I stopped them less than halfway at the top of her head. I just did a braid from ear to ear, from one side to the other. And here, as you can see, I am creating what I consider the most flat, efficient braid pattern ever. Yes, if you are looking for the flattest braid pattern for your hair and the most healthiest for your hair, please try this braid pattern. As you can see, I am taking the ends of the braid and I am putting them through this braid that I braided straight across. Please take note that I am not putting these braids directly underneath this braid. I am going through the braid, and I am going to zoom in a little closer to give you a close-up look as to how I am pulling these braids, the end of these braids through this braid. This is going to give you the flattest braid pattern ever. Yes, you will not have any humps, any lumps, and when you run your hands through these crochet braids, they will be absolutely flat. That is one thing that most people have a problem with, and that is making sure that the top of the hairstyle with crochet braids lay nice and flat. And we also want it to look as natural as possible, and with this braid pattern, it's going to give you all of that. It's going to give you that natural flat look, and it's going to look natural in the front, which is very important as well. And this braid pattern is also great for those who may have thin hair, may have a little hair loss in the front, or some thinning around their edges. Again, there will be no lumps and no bumps at the top of her head with this braid pattern. So after I finish pulling the ends of the braids that I braided to the back, I am going to attach those end braids together by braiding another braid from ear to ear, and the rest of these braids will be going from side to side. I like to do the side to side braid because for me it takes less hair to fill in, and two, again, it gives it a more flat look opposed to just braiding the braids going straight to the back. Some people are very used to the straight braid to the back pattern, but this is a new pattern that I've adopted and I use it the majority of the time. As you can see, again, here are the rest of the braids and they are going from side to side or from ear to ear. So if you have not tried this braid pattern, I strongly suggest that you try it and see how you like it. See if you like braiding these braids or having these braids braided from side to side or from ear to ear better than braided straight to the back. So I again love this braid pattern. It's a healthy braid pattern for my clients. It is a less tension and less pulling in the middle and the back of the head. And again, I just love the way that the crochet braid style comes out with this braid pattern. So again, this is going to be a video comparing the two hairstyles, which are very popular, crochet braids and lace front wigs. So very soon I'm going to be getting into the lace front wigs, but again, I want to show you the installation of this crochet braid hairstyle that I'm going to do. This is going to be a very lovely crochet braid style. It's going to come out absolutely gorgeous. So continue to keep watching and see how this beautiful style is achieved. Again, here's a close-up look of how I did these braids for this braid pattern. As you can see, the braids are nice, neat, and flat. Again, continue to keep watching and see how this beautiful braid style is accomplished. And after that, we're going to go right into this sew-in wig so that you can see the installation that I do with the sew-in wig so that we can compare the two and so that you can see which one that you would prefer to get, the crochet braid or the lace front wig. Continue to keep watching to the end. Okay, family, as you can see, I added a little color to give this style a pop, and this style was almost complete. We used about 5 packs of hair, so that each pack was about $9.99, so that's about $45 for the hair. This style is very longevity. It will last between 6 to 8 weeks, and I know sometimes it gets a little difficult to determine which hairstyle you would like to wear next. So we are going to jump right into this lace front wig so that we can compare the two, this crochet braids with what? The lace front wig. So again, I'm going to jump into the installation of how I installed this hair and this wig so that you can see which style would best suit you. Is it going to be the crochet style, which again is not time consuming? The cost is very low and it does last for a nice length of time. So here is the beginning of the installation for the lace front wig. As usual, I always moisturize my clients' hair really well, their hair as well as their scalp with our G&G hair growth butter. Yes, I not only massage their hair and their scalp, but I also make sure that I am applying a nice amount of moisturizer to their hair, because what we want to make sure is that our hair is moisturized and is not dry and brittle. So again, as you can see, my client does have a little hair loss. In some areas, it's very thin in some areas. And again, I want to make sure that her hair is moisturized really well before I even start her braid or her twist pattern as I did here. I'm making sure that her hair is moisturized as well as her scalp. So again, continue to keep watching this sew in lace front wig. Yes, I'm going to sew this lace front wig in. I am not going to use any glue. Yes, ladies, we need to get away from the glue because the glue is not healthy for our hair. Sewing the wig down is much more healthier. It does last a lot longer and it doesn't cost much more as far as installation for me to sew than it is to glue. So again, continue to keep watching and let's determine which style would be best for you, whether it is the crochet braids or whether it's going to be a sew-in wig. Yes, a sew-in wig, not a glue wig. And we're going to make sure that this wig looks nice and natural. You're not going to be able to tell that we did not use any glue at all because it is going to be looking nice and natural in the front, around her sides, around her edges, as well as her having a part. So again, continue to keep watching and see how this sew-in lace front wig style is accomplished. Okay, family, so I completed her braid or her twist pattern. As I showed you, I've started using my new twist method with my clients, especially for those who have hair loss or some thinning, because I want to reduce as much tension and pulling on their hair as possible. So as you can see here, I use my lace tint spray. Yes, I use my lace tint spray to tint her lace. Here it is. I find this lace tint to be absolutely wonderful to use. It dries fast. It doesn't smear. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't leave any kind of residue on my client's skin. And that's what I want. I want to make sure that the lace tint spray or whatever I use lasts. And this lasts really good. And as you can see here, I'm removing the combs. I'm going to remove these combs because, again, this is going to be a sew-in wig. I'm going to sew this wig down and so that it doesn't move, shift, or slide. She is not going to need those combs because I don't want, one, the combs to irritate her hair or get snagged in her hair at all. And two, her wig is going to be sewn down, so it's going to be very secure. Look how natural it looks. This wig is absolutely gorgeous. I am loving the way that this wig came out. It looks absolutely natural in the front, on the sides, as well as in the back. Look at that scalp. Her scalp looks nice. Look how it looks in the front. The front looks nice and natural. It doesn't look bulky. It doesn't look like a wig. It actually looks like her natural hair. So here you have it. I have put the crochet braids in a lace front wig head to head. Which style will you choose? Drop me a comment below and let me know what your thoughts is. Again, please support my channel, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and please smash that bell so you can get notified as I load up new videos every single week. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay blessed.